Hello everyone, Molly M and I saved a dog today, so what better way to celebrate than by playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the NES? Hello subscribers and future subscribers, I'm KarmaJolt. This game on the Ninja Turtles Cowabunga collection is going to be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the Nintendo Entertainment System. The one that, like, everybody had and nobody could beat because it's very difficult, and we are about to continue from where I last left off on channel 3. You probably couldn't see that because it was like behind the webcam. But let's pick up from where we last left off. I beat the second level, which was the dam. And like the first two levels of this game are the easiest ones, and they're still pretty darn hard. But like, how do I load up where I left off? Okay, so I hit the R button. Are you sure you want to load data from saved game? Data has been loaded. That's dope. Yeah, and in level 3, we get the turtle van, aka the party wagon. And it can shoot bullets if you tap the B button. But what you want to do is exit the car and go into this building and get some missiles. I'm actually going to switch from Mike to Raphael. Oh wait, I just realized, okay, so I was hitting the A button, not the B button. So A shoots bullets when you're in the party wagon, aka the turtle van. But in here, we want to pick up some missiles. There's just missiles in this building, don't even worry about it. There's missiles in here. There's also like a couple slices of pizza that I think I'm actually going to give this one to Raphael because there's a whole pizza coming up later in this building. And there's a real simple glitch you can do to make it easier here that I want to show off to you. And I hate this, like, armored knight with a flying head. Like, you destroy his body, and he's like, I will launch my head at you now. Also, this guy's on fire, so this is like a mercy killing here. When you, relieve him of his life. Okay, so you're not, like, supposed to be able to make this jump, but essentially what you want to do is jump straight up and hold left. Then as soon as you start to descend, let go of the D-pad, and then you'll either fall straight down or you'll make the jump. But like, if you fall straight down, just jump straight back up, and then hit left at the top of your jump. And that way you can jump through this gap in the ceiling, which I don't think you're supposed to do. You can walk right over it if you're heading backwards here. But when I picked up some shurikens, which is nice. And you want to be real careful around these crazy bat-looking things. But yeah, there's a full pizza here. Leonardo has like 1 HP, so I'm going to give him that. But like, what the game expects you to do is make this jump, which is annoying and is very easy to mess up. So doing that glitch makes it much easier. I'm going to come back into this room for 2 reasons. One, because it's nice to have more missiles. Did you see me uppercut that guy? Headshot. Hit him right in the head. Because it's nice to have extra missiles here. And you can get those pizzas again, so let's do that. And man, the enemies in this game are super brutal. A lot of that has to do with the fact that they respawn if they get like slightly off screen. Let's give Mike this triple shuriken sub-weapon. I think Raphael had boomerangs before I picked up those shurikens. That's fine. That's fine. Let's have Leonardo walk us through this area. I'm gonna do this again. The problem is, like, you kind of have to take some damage in order to get these pizzas up here. I'm gonna stab these balloons. But let's throw boomerangs at this dude, because that's an easy way to kill him. Boomerangs do decent damage. They do almost as much damage as Donatello. Oh no, wait, they do slightly more damage than Donatello, unless he's below 50% HP. Yeah, so like I was saying yesterday, if your character is below 50% HP, they'll do more damage than normal. So yeah, again, for this jump, you want to jump straight up, and then when you get up against this wall, hold left, and then let go as soon as you start to descend. And then once you hit the ground, just try it again. And it'll eventually put you in the right spot to be able to glitch onto that platform, I guess. Or just barely make the lip of that edge. Okay. I don't have to kill that guy, I guess. Okay, and I know Michelangelo is real low on HP, so let's give him this. And then switch back to Leo. And we can get out of here. I think you only need something like 8 missiles total. Ooh, I have more boomerangs now? I'm actually going to transfer some of those, I think. Yeah, so I'm going to do the same trick that I did before, where I throw a couple boomerangs, then switch turtles. So you throw 3 of them, hit pause, switch to a different turtle, then catch the boomerangs, and then he'll have 3 more boomerangs. So Don can have like 9 of these. I don't know if that's a good idea. Like, Don doesn't really need a sub-weapon. But also, I can't think of a situation where Leonardo would need all 30 of those boomerangs that he had before. I should use them! I should use them, because they'll really help out. Anyway, so now that I'm in this turtle van, I can hit the A button to shoot a small bullet, which can destroy these foot rollers? I don't know what those are called. But then I can also use the B button to shoot a whole missile. I somehow took a hit there. And the missile can destroy these little barriers here. So what you want to do is go down this way, then head all the way to the right. Ooh, I think I respawned a foot car there. You go down this way, shoot that dude. Yeah, it's nice to have extra missiles, just to like kill those dudes before you take a hit. Or if you're me, you can just be very reckless and take a bunch of damage. Let's switch my driver here to Mike. See ya, dude. But yeah, you only need 8 missiles in order to get to where you need to go in this level. And I forget where you want to go here. I think you want to go all the way to the right. Yeah, this looks correct. You can also run over those foot soldiers when they're on foot. And then I think we want to shoot a missile ahead of you here. Oh, well, I missed the barrier, but that's fine. Let's go this way, I think. I think you just want to follow this path until you find this building down here. Yeah, this looks correct. Is that guy just stuck? Oh, he parked. He tricked me! Anyway, hit select to leave the bus, to leave the party wagon. I always called it the turtle van, but apparently it was also known as the party wagon. Dang, that guy messed me up. Could really use a pizza about now. Because yeah, from here on out, this game gets pretty darn brutal. Like, worse than it was before. And by the way, I know I mentioned this, but when you're below 50% HP, the sub-weapons also do more damage. It's not just for regular attacks. Okay, so for these jumps, you want to do a real short jump. Like, just tap the A button. Because for whatever reason, if you fall into the water here, your turtle will flail and be like, whoa, help me, and then it'll take him off the screen, and you'll lose 1 square of health, and it will put you back at the beginning of the building. As if they can't swim? Like, we just did a whole level about that. Anyway, these gaps you can walk right over. And then I think here you want to do another short hop. Yeah, don't get hit there. Oh, cool. That fire guy fell into the water, which I feel like is exactly what he was supposed to do. Like, that's kind of what he wanted there. Of course I fell into the water. Okay, that's not like a huge deal. I lost a boomerang. But, you know, there's a pizza in there. There's still like half a pizza in there, so I can recover health if I don't play entirely recklessly. But I should have used these boomerangs more than I am, because I have 20 of them. I think this fire dude is like trying to shoot his fire babies out. But there are already too many on the screen, is what it looks like. Okay. So yeah, I don't know why your turtles like suddenly forget how to swim, but they do. Let me use Raph here. Also, I apologize about the construction, so I'm not sure if you can hear somebody hammering in the background there. But that's what that is. Hi, Molly M. I'm recording some footage of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the NES, and it's like really difficult, and I just fell into the water, and I have to do the section all over again. How are you? Is it cool? You wanna be in the video? No. No? Well, see ya. Okay, I should stop getting hit by those guys, I think. Well, that guy despawned, so that's sort of lucky. Maybe I want to use Michelangelo here. Dang, everyone's low on HP. I'm gonna let this guy fall into the water. Alright, that didn't seem like a bad idea. That did seem like a bad idea. Dang, this is brutal that I keep getting hit by those enemies there. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Oh yeah, I'm down. I'm down to low HP, and you can tell it's low because the screen is beeping at me. I'm probably gonna die here. Okay, let's try this section one more time. Yeah, this is super annoying. That guy didn't try to dive at me? Somehow didn't die there. Okay, that's a little better. I can recover some health here. Let's give it to Mike. I don't like the look of this. I think this guy's gonna fall straight down though and miss me. Yeah, there you go. Good move, dude. That was well timed. Okay. I got a full pizza. I got a little bit myrtleized, but you know what you can do here? Well, I was about to say you could just go straight down the ladder and get that pizza again, but then I got bumped off the ladder by an enemy. So let's do that with all my characters. Oh my gosh, am I really gonna be able to fill up everyone's health here? That is so handy. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're all at full health, and I made it to the end of Area 3. I don't remember if this next part is hard, but let's use Leonardo. And I didn't point this out, but whenever you switch your character on the start screen, the Turtles logo changes color. Are weapons and energy okay? Yes, I will have some of those, thank you. Foot Clan is near. You don't say. Can you hear the construction going on? 2 floors down. There's a lot of hammering happening. You know what, why don't I just use the boomerang? Well, I got to the end of the area. So I don't need to keep using them here. And I love that the Foot Clan just has a balloon that drops a bomb. And if the balloon touches you, it does just as much damage as the bomb. Now stab this guy. Alright, let's go up the ladder. I happen to know the way to go in this level because I watched a video by my friend named You Can Beat Video Games, who I'm sure you've heard of at this point because he's great and a friend of mine. You want to do the boss? Yeah?
No.
Go for it. Okay. I'm gonna switch to Raph and use these shurikens against this Phantom Leonardo, who I feel like you can just keep jumping over. Well, oh my gosh, I got a little bit destroyed there. But once you beat this guy, he's got a second form, which is this rocket samurai that shoots missiles. And I'm at low health here, so let's switch to Donatello, because like it's really his job to do everything and beat all the bosses. Oh, I had my boomerangs equipped. Isn't that silly of me?
Yeah, what an idiot. Alright.
Anyway, when you beat that boss, Splinter like levitates down from that rope without your help, implying that he could have done that at any time. Then he's like, oh cool, a helicopter. Anyway, something unrelated now. Get the blimp to chase the helicopter. You can do it. And then in this area, I've written out some notes so that I know where to go. In this first section, all you have to do is go through this building here. And this is Area 1. It starts with a full pizza, which is very convenient. So anybody that got bopped in that last fight, like, for example, Raphael, you can get your HPs back. Yo, I despawned that ninja dude with the boomerangs. Oh my gosh, Raphael, shut up. Stop screaming. So yeah, I'm gonna do that a couple of times. I know I just got all my HP back, but this game's hard. Oh yeah, and then I guess I'll replenish Don's HP. And that, like, should be good enough. Yo, what is this crazy dude? I forgot about this enemy. He's like an old man who hates life, and then when you hit him, he splits into a bunch of young children that wiggle and kick around. And like, damn, they've got a ton of HP. Alright, that seems fine. I feel like I think the only person missing HP is Leo now. So let's use Raph for a little while. Maybe I can get another sub-weapon. I think sub-weapons have a chance to spawn like every 24th enemy you kill. And when there are a lot of one-hit kill enemies around, it's a little easier to do that. Oh yeah, and there's ropes, everybody. There's ropes in this level. That little icon up there of the guy walking on, he's walking the line. Those are ropes. You need them to get across gaps and like, I don't know how to describe how dumb this is, but essentially it's like, oh, you need ropes to get over these large gaps. The ropes are on the only path that you can take, so there's no way to miss them. And then the gaps are like immediately after. You'll see, you'll see, you'll see. Raphael can kill these dragonflies in one hit, but I also sort of walked right into them, which is fun. So let's use Donatello. That guy tried to jump kick me. Anyway, yeah, when you walk to this area, just hold right, and this little scene will automatically happen. Your turtle will automatically jump, and then you just walk to the right. And then the screen scrolls again. You got to do it one more time. I mean, it just feels like a really unnecessary cutscene. It's like, hey, in this area, you're gonna have to use some ropes to get across a gap. You, like, automatically stumble across the rope, and then the gap is immediately right after. And then that's the only time you'll ever see that item. So, I don't know. Feels like they forced in some sort of mechanic that was completely unnecessary. But it's cool and fun. Anyway, let's eat this pizza and head down the ladder. I think you want to be Donatello in this area. First of all, you can hit this dude when he jumps up, so wait on the platform before you get rid of that guy before you drop down. I didn't think that bug would hit me. And there's so many ladders in this universe. Which is cool, because that means people don't have stairs. They don't believe in stairs in this world. Also, I want to say that every time you swing your weapon, you have like a little bit of a hitbox behind you. Anyway, once you leave Area 1, I think it's a straightforward path to get to Area 2 here. Yeah, and I wrote down notes that I'm reading on the screen here. Enter sewer on Northwest, Area 2. Made it! So yeah, I think the progression that you want to take here is Area 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 9, 12, 15, 17. It's kind of a big level. Hey, look at this. There's like crazy laser things. Or crazer things, for short. The lasers can be killed in one hit by anyone, I think. Yeah, Leo and Mike do the same amount of damage, which is lower than Raphael or Donatello. And on this area, you just want to get straight up onto this platform and stab downward through it. Because we love cheese and bosses on this channel. Let's go up the ladder and see what's over here. This area has like a whole bunch of annoying jumps that like if you miss them, you instantly die, and that's a little dumb. So hopefully we don't instantly die. Hopefully we die very slowly and painfully. Oh, look at this, I got more Shuris. That's short for shurikens. Which deal like 20 damage by default, I believe. Okay, so after exiting Area 2, go to the top sewer for Area 3. Also, those planes can drop bombs on you. Like, this is their airfield, right? The planes are taking off from this airfield, I have to assume. But they want to drop bombs on me here? No, yeah, I was about to say, I think you can just walk over the gaps and you'll be totally fine. But after exiting Area 3, head left for Area 6. I love that the bow makes this sound. You know what I never noticed? If you aim the bow to the side and then walk up, you can stick your bow out sideways but go vertically. For some reason I'm like, ooh, that's crazy. I never knew that. You can also do it going sideways. This guy's just exercising and I killed him. He's like just trying to get a workout in. Lots of conveyor belts here. Now I'm getting an exercise in. Ooh, I fell in the spikes. Spikes, by the way, not an instant kill. I suppose I should have mentioned that before. Let's switch to Mike. There's also a sort of glitch you can do in certain instances where if you jump off a moving, like a treadmill platform in the correct way, you can maintain the momentum of the treadmill and get like a lot of distance. Maybe I'll show that off at some point. Okay, so what area was that? So that was 6. Go to Area 8. It's the only option. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I wrote notes. Single room! Oh, and it's got those enemies that I hate. Those enemies, kinda super annoying. To kill, like, I guess you don't have to kill them. Okay, but after Area 8, go north to Area 9. Oh, single room with a boss. Alright, we're making decent progress here. That guy was psyched to do his job and fight a Ninja Turtle, but he didn't know that I could fight them through the floor. Okay. So, I think what you can do here is if you go all the way to the right, there will be a room with nothing in it, but there will be something in it if one of your turtles is dead or has been captured. So what I might want to do here is have one of my low health turtles get caught by that explosion. Who fights next? Oh, but that brings me all the way back to Area 1. Good thing I can rewind. But not far enough. Oh, no. Okay, so I was under the impression that if one of my turtles got caught, so to speak, that I would spawn, like, fairly close. But I guess I have to do all that over again. Okay, not worth it. Absolutely not worth it in that case. I guess it would have been worth it if, like, everyone was low health. But look, I just want to show you this thing that you can do in Ninja Turtles for the NES. Alright, let's do it all over again. Good thing I wrote notes. That's okay. We're learning together. And we get to hang out for longer now. And hey, here's that thing with the ropes again. Yo, that guy just fell down the ladder? Oh, this can't go through walls like the rest of our weapons can. So that's sort of a downside to the shuriken. Can't go through walls. Who would have expected that? Cleat. That's the sound it makes when Raphael uses his size. That's the name of his weapon. A sai, S-A-I. Which I believe is a legal word in Scrabble. I know bow and joe are, like a bow staff or a joe staff. But hey, let's use these ropes again. And I like that all of those buildings are labeled 1, which is unhelpful. If someone's like, hey, can you meet me in building 1? Dog, you gotta be more specific. Believe it or not, there's so many building 1s around here. Oh yeah, and there's a half pizza. This guy was about to eat that pizza. But instead, I will eat it. I assume I'm eating it. Unless for some reason you, like, rub the pizza on your wounds? I don't know. Look, there's weirder stuff in video games. I knew that bug was gonna hit me too. So I tried to uppercut him with my stick. Okay. So yeah, that thing that I was explaining about, oh, you can get a turtle back here if you die, don't do it. Again, I really was under the impression that you wouldn't have to do the entire level over again. And I don't know why I thought that, because I knew this game was, like, brutal and very difficult. But hey, let's go to Area 2. Pew, pew, pew. Sounds like a hardcore laser. Let's use Raph. He's got full health. He's got 55 shurikens. Boomerang's gonna come back and hit me. I have eyes in the back of my head. I don't, but, like, also, you can see behind your character in this game, so you technically do. Torched him. This guy takes 3 hits, I think. With Raphael. Yo, I have 69 shurikens, everybody. Or is it shurikens? The range on his attack is like a little bit bigger than you might think. Okay, so this is where I want to be. And then easily get across those gaps just by holding right. You don't have to jump. You do not have to jump there. Alright, we back at 6. It's not much further until we can get to the area where we rescue Leonardo. But I am getting a little bit beat up. Oh, that was bad. I want to keep Donatello relatively healthy here. Enemies can't drop pizza in this game. I don't know if I mentioned that. But, like, nobody drops health pickups. Those are only found. Uppercutted him. Okay. I love that on the overworld he's just swinging this little hot dog around. I am actually going to use a shuriken to hit this bug. Or miss him. And again, you can get across that gap just by holding to the right. I almost fell. And then we want to go back here. Alright, this is area 9. We're almost there. Oops. I had my sub-weapon equipped. Okay. So, let's go back to area 13. And be careful not to get a bomb dropped on you. I think that's instant death, or it just does a ton of damage. But it is a bomb, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was instant death. But yeah, look at this. Now, our friend Leonardo is going to be strung up against this pole. And there's a sound effect that I haven't heard in a really long time. So he lost his sub-weapon, but destroy the secret base to get the blimp. You have my support, says April O'Neil. And he's at full health because he was just sitting there resting while strung up on that rope. I actually think you don't want to go that way. Or maybe it doesn't matter. But this way, I believe, is the easiest. So go left from area 13. And I think I'm looking for area 11. 12. Yep, it's 12. 12 is the one. Okay, and more annoying jumps in this level, in this area. Gosh, that one's hard to make. Oh gosh. Not platforming very well here. Oh, and what's cool is that in this area, well, I'm gonna give it to Don. There's actually an invisible pizza up here, I believe. Am I wrong about that? There it is. I don't know why it didn't appear before. Okay, let's go up the ladder. Now from area 12, we're gonna go straight south to area 15. And then I'm gonna use Raphael to kill this guy in one hit. And then you want to take the upper path here. If you take the lower path, you're like sort of forced to tank some spikes, which I don't love. Ninja. Oh yeah, there's a full pizza down there too. That's nice. Oh, I'm gonna get rid of these lasers. Sure, Leonardo can have those shurikens. And then Mike wants this probably. Okay, so we're not doing terrible on health. You know what? I'm gonna throw a dart at that boy. Oh man, I got a crazy itch right now. Press 1. That guy jumped into the spikes and is fine? Well, maybe he's not quite fine. Okay, this jump right here, make sure you get rid of all the enemies on the screen before you try this jump. Because if you fall in that lava stuff, instant death. So like definitely don't get knocked into there. But you want to do a full jump and then keep holding right and hit those lasers so that they don't knock you back. Now here I think you want to go into the far area. Yeah, you want to go into the far sewers to go into area 17. Oh, I was like, if you duck, you don't move? Never mind. Okay, so this treadmill will push you until you touch the other treadmill. But then you can just kind of stand here without the treadmill pushing you. Weird mechanics. I got mauled there. If those fireflies are going to be all over, I probably want to be somebody who can kill them in one hit. Okay, now this is like one of the most annoying parts of the game coming up right here. You definitely want to play as a turtle who can, like your lowest health turtle here. Because coming up, in fact, I might even save the game here. This part is like brutally unfair. There's a bunch of walls that will close in on you. It's basically this exact room, identical for like 2 more rooms, except there are spike walls that push in on you, so you have to go real darn fast, and if you touch them at all, it's instant death, so wish me luck. You want to go left, right, left. And then you want to do it one more time. That pizza is a trap. I don't think there's any way to get that pizza without dying. I made that look way easier than it actually is. But now we made it to the boss in Area 18. Is there a hidden pizza up there? Kind of figured there would be. This boss is super easy, and there's even a glitch to make it easier than it normally is. All you need to do is stand under this dude's mouth with Donatello and stab upward. So normally when he opens his mouth, he'll drop a couple mousers on it, and his uvula becomes vulnerable, and you just keep stabbing and you hit him. However, what you can do is, when you see that little orb that looks sort of like a Metroid spring ball, use careful timing and teamwork to win. You have my support. But when you see his vulnerable area, pause the game and then unpause, and his mouth will be closed, but still vulnerable, and he won't drop his little mouser buddies. So yeah, this is like the one easy part of the game, is the boss at the end of Area 4, which is kind of a brutal area. But we did it. Go to the enemy base by blimp, you have my support. Oh yeah, and you get to see this little cutscene with all the turtles that are like walking out to the blimp. Single file. And I think if you're missing any turtles there, they won't show up in this adorable little scene. Oh, look at the sunset. That's pretty. We fly by night. Anyway, we made it to this area. I'm going to save the game and come back to this tomorrow or the next day or something. But I feel like 2 levels at a time is a nice little chunk of content for you, my beautiful viewers. So, thank you everybody for watching this short part of TMNT for the NES. Until next time, this is KarmaJolt signing off. Tell your friends I'm great. Sorry about all the hammering and drilling downstairs, but I'm gonna have a new apartment soon that I can, like, stream from, and you're invited, and it's gonna be great, and I'm excited, and that rhymed. Also, thank you so much to my Patreon patrons, and my mems, and my other donors with a Z. You guys and gals and people are all super cool. Almost as cool as me.